Hello. That's so awkward. Hello there. My name is Bria. And this is my first YouTube video. And it's really awkward. But I'm not gonna edit this. And I'm rambling. I'm sleepy. But, anyways, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot lately, and something, I don't know, like, the Lord has just really placed something on my spirit, and, I don't know, maybe someone else needs to hear it. Like, I was somewhere, I don't even remember where, but a little kid, like, ran behind their parents' leg because they were scared, and for whatever reason, like, I just had this big revelation of, like, that's how we should be with God, you know what I mean? Like, I had always heard, like, God is our refuge, and blah, 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 blase, blase, and He's our Father, yeah, you know, that sounds terrible, yeah, but, it never really occurred to me in that way, you know what I mean? Like, I think for myself, like, I'm a very self-reliant person. I'm pretty independent, and, you know, I have struggles in life, and struggles and problems, and, you know, and I just want to handle it myself, and I don't want to go to God, or man, or whatever, and, like, I just feel like we need to learn to run behind God's leg. Like, He is our refuge. He is our comfort. He is our protection. Like, He's not gonna let you go. You know what I mean? Like, when that monster is in front of you and you run behind your parents' leg and they just hold you, you know, and comfort you, and, like, the monster may not disappear. You know what I mean? Or that evil, mean aunt or whatever may not disappear. Or that scary whatever may not disappear. But you have that comfort, you know, and you can trust in your parent. When you trust, you know, and I think that's kind of how it is with God, too. Like, we just really need to learn to lean on Him, you know, and leaning implies trust, because just like how you run behind your parents, because you trust them, you know what I mean? And I really, you know, it's something I feel like God has really worked on me a lot this past 6 months or so, is trust, you know, and learning to lean on Him, and learning to, like, just lean on Him, you know what I mean? Like, kind of a little bit about me. I graduated in the spring, and I'm currently applying to pharmacy school, and getting letters of recommendation was a struggle, you know, and I think pretty much up until that point, my life had been fairly easy. I didn't try much. Like, I'm a really scary person. I operated in fear, you know, and that's another thing that, I don't know, like, I've been thinking about a lot lately. But, yeah, getting recommendation letters was a struggle for me, you know, and I really had to learn in that 6 months how to depend on God, because there'd be some time like, Lord, this deadline is coming up, you know, in my head I'm freaking out, and then He provides, you know what I mean? And, like, and you just have to trust in Him, you know what I mean? And it may not always work out the way you want it to, but it's going to work out the right way. I'm sorry. There's someone walking by. I don't want to look crazy, so I have something in my eye. Stop it. Please go ahead and give me your car so I can continue to talk to myself. But seriously though, like, I really was just, like, thinking about that, because I don't know, like, kind of going back, like, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry, but, like, yeah, like, you know, just as children, I think in general, though, as Christians, we just need to learn to be more childlike, because, like, life will get you hard, it will, like, you know, you don't want to trust anyone, you want to do everything yourself, what have you, and God is often included in that, anyone that you don't want to trust, you know, like, Lord, like, but I feel like our love for Him should be childlike, you know, like, just how a kid, like, you know, trusting their parent with everything. And I think we should do the same thing with God, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's not easy, you know what I mean? When you're jobless, when you just suffer personal loss, when things are going on, it's not easy to say, hey, I'm depending on you. You know, it's not easy to say, I'm trusting in you in something that you can't see. I need to stop rubbing my eye. But I feel like that's our call, you know, is to be childlike, is to just trust, you know, and like run behind his leg. Like, it doesn't matter what you've done. Just like, you know, in the ideal parent, you could have just knocked all the candy off the shelf, but when you see that bad guy, you still run behind your parents' leg, you know what I mean? And they may be disappointed in you, and they may not be happy, but they still love you, you know what I mean? And they're your refuge. God's our refuge. He's there for our comfort, our protection. He's going to take care of you, you know what I mean? And no matter the situation, no matter how far you wandered for him, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you've gone through, like, he wants you, you know what I mean? He wants you to run behind his legs, seek comfort in him, trust in him. More than importantly, trust in him. Trust that he's going to comfort you. Trust that he's going to heal you. Trust that he's going to protect you, you know? I just went blank. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's it. Like, even coming to this point, I had to really, like, lean on God, because anyone that knows me in real life knows, like, I'm freaking mute. Like, I don't talk. I'm really quiet. I've always been a very, very, like, quiet, kind of introverted. I don't think I'm that introverted, though. Or shy. Like, there was points in my life where I was, like, socially anxious. Like, I would not sneeze because I felt like everyone was looking at me. And, like, I've had many people tell me, they thought that I would snap or whatever because I was so quiet, you know, and I guess that kind of fit that stereotype. You know, I think I've definitely grown from that, you know what I mean? Because I was kind of in high school, and now I'm just a quiet person. Like, I just don't have a lot to say. So anyways, I say that all to say that just making this video and putting myself out there like that, because on top of that, like, I'm extremely private, you know, like, I don't have any social media. I do, but, like, I just lurk. I don't ever do anything. I don't ever, like, post on it or anything. Yeah, so for me to, like, put my face out there, to put this out there, like, it's a stretch. And I think I'm having to lean on God, because it's just, like, I don't know. It's just been in my spirit a lot lately, and I'm rambling. I need to stop rambling. I'm so awkward. Okay, bye.